This is Stuff You Like.
Hey, Essa.
Mostly you no longer call me Ursa. It's our 8th anniversary and LEGO Star Wars has been around for even longer than that. And isn't it funny how our interactions with media change over the years? Isn't it funny how we change over the years? Right, let's get this show on the road with a quick summary, and because we're going old school, lay it out for us in, 45 seconds, Funky.
LEGO Star Wars 1, or to give it its full title, LEGO Star Wars The Video Game, was released in 2005 and swiftly followed by LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, in 2006. The complete saga came in 2007. While LEGO had dipped into franchises in 2005 with LEGO creator Harry Potter, the plot playthrough LEGO style format proved popular enough that there have been quite a number of games in that vein since, from LEGO Batman to LEGO Jurassic World. Originally, the characters didn't talk, but more recent forays into franchise games have included dialogue, beginning with LEGO Batman 2 in 2012.
Star Wars was my first LEGO game and my intro to the franchise as a whole, so I gotta tell you, I am deeply, deeply weirded out by the talking in the newer ones. What I thought was so clever about the originals was how they conveyed the story without using basically any dialogue at all. Now granted, it made it a little bit panto on occasion, but it worked. It really did. That is of course helped by the fact that the LEGO Star Wars games roughly follow the major plot points of the movies or the TV show, and it also helps that they are fun and engaging and I like them. Even The Force Awakens, which I have recently played for the first time. The Star Wars franchise has always been a big part of my life. I was a Han Leia shipper before I ever really knew what shipping was, but the way I enjoy it, the way I watch it, the way I experience it has changed quite a lot over the years. The things I pick up on are different. The parts I like best are different. For example, how much I notice the fight choreography has gone way up since I started stage combat. The first time I watched The Last Jedi, I thought, oh gosh, what a brilliant emotionally driven fight scene in the throne room with Ben and Rey and feelings. I have them. And now I think, well, mostly those same things, but also dudes be twirling to nowhere. I have noticed that now. Also a couple of little continuity things. You'll never be able to watch a movie the same way again, said Duncan, my stage combat teacher. Duncan was right. Duncan is often right, it's annoying, but it's true that you can't go back to where you were before. And mostly that's a good thing. This is Stuff You Like, and here at episode 180, you mostly no longer call me Ursa. And there are a number of reasons for that, not least because I like my name and it's probably easier to remember than Latin puns, but I do get called Ursa every now and again, and it does give me a little warm, glowy feeling. Right here. But I'm not quite that person anymore. I was never really actually Ursa. She's 95% me, but also completely over the top for the purposes of comedy. In the end, though, I just didn't want that extra layer between us, because this is me. These are really my opinions. So here's my opinion playing LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm just not a video game playing person right now. I remember watching The Force Awakens teaser and feeling all the feelings, and I didn't really get that with the game. Or any game, really, at least at the moment. I think the last time it happened was probably Portal, or Portal 2. But the games themselves aren't different, so it must be me that's changed. I don't think you really notice yourself changing until you see things from the past and realize that you're not really that person anymore. I have 179 other episodes of Stuff You Like, some of which are in multiple parts, plus Stuff You Like extras, plus Q&As, plus collaborations, plus Brightside, plus random vlogs, and I am not the same person I was in 2011 when I started, and that's a good thing. I think it's bad to get stuck in one place, but it's still interesting. I will say this for LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, though. I fell in love with Rey and Finn and Poe in an entirely different way when I got to play them, and it sparked a renewed interest in Star Wars, which had been somewhat dimmer of late. Does anyone else cycle through their fandom obsessions, or is that just me? It's a bit like making this show, actually. I'm keen, I'm less keen, I'm brimming over with ideas, I haven't got a clue what I'm gonna do. It ebbs and it flows, and you know, I'm really glad you guys persuaded me to keep the name when I wanted to change it, because now I like it again. It's Stuff You Like. It's stuff I like, really, and whether you just joined us right this second or you've been here for years and years, thank you for being here. So on the vague topic of this episode then, now I would like you to tell me something. Tell me how you have changed over the years. Tell me what you disliked before that you like now. Tell me what you hated before but you kind of understand now. Tell me how you feel about Star Wars, and tell me how that has changed, if it has. And talk to each other. I mean, I know you're really good at that anyway. I really like my comment sections. They're generally very good and positive places, but since it's an anniversary though, I feel like I should be especially encouraging. All that remains to say then is thank you very much, Funky, because I did not do my fact-checking thoroughly enough, and there would have been some angry dudes in the comments if I hadn't been getting you to do part of this episode.
Don't mention it. Links to my channel below. Commodore forever!
Thank you to my patrons, as always, they make this show possible. If you want to join them, there will be a link. And stick around, watch some more episodes, leave a comment, join the community. They are a fun bunch of people. And thank you, however you arrived, for being here. If you remember how you arrived, you should tell me that too, because that's always really interesting. Happy anniversary. See you next time.